I have been a fan of the UFC since I was 10 years old, and believe me, I have seen many fighters from all walks of life, from former collegiate wrestlers to Dagestan's elite, and the many Brazilian greats. Throughout all of these fighters, one of them sticks out to me the most, and he just so happens to have one of the best stories you could think of. His name is Matt Hamill, and he is the first ever deaf UFC fighter. Yes, a deaf UFC fighter. But don't get it twisted. Matt Hamill was that dude in the UFC, especially in one of the most competitive divisions in UFC history, the light heavyweight division, aka the 205-pound division. Without further ado, let's do this. Matt Hamill was born on October 5th, 1976 in Loveland, Ohio. Matt has been deaf since birth, but remarkably, as you will see throughout this story, he never let that stop him. His stepfather introduced him to wrestling and was his head coach of wrestling at Loveland High School, where Matt attended. After high school, he wrestled at Purdue University for 1 year, and then he transferred to the Rochester Institute of Technology, where he wrestled for the next 3 years and won Division II national championships all 3 years he was there. During these times, he competed in the Deaf Olympics in wrestling in 1997 and 2001, winning a gold medal in 1997 and a silver medal in 2001. Matt Hamill then transitioned to MMA, making his debut in 2005. He was then featured on The Ultimate Fighter Season 3, and in the finale, he fought and beat Jesse Forbes. For the next 7 years, Matt had some great fights in the UFC, winning some fights against some great fighters such as Mark Munoz, Keith Jardine, and Tito Ortiz. There is one fight I would like to mention that Matt Hamill should have won, but he lost. And it was to the winner of The Ultimate Fighter Season 3, Michael Bisping. On September 8th, 2007, Matt put on an amazing 3-round performance against Michael Bisping. Although many thought he won the fight, he lost by decision, mainly because they were fighting in London, England, Bisping's home country. Oh, by the way, he is the only fighter to beat Jon Jones. Now, I know what you're thinking, and yes, it's not exactly how it sounds, but let me explain. On December 5th, 2009, Matt Hamill fought the greatest fighter of all time, Jon Jones, and in the first round, Jon Jones was putting a beatdown on Matt Hamill. But during this beatdown, Jon Jones hit Matt Hamill with 12-6 elbow strikes. And 4 minutes and 14 seconds into the first round, referee Steve Mazzagatti called a stop to the fight, and Jon Jones was disqualified. Now, there has been a huge controversy involving the 12-6 elbow, and there's a lot to explain, but this video is not about that. Just know that recently that rule has been thrown out, and Jon Jones is trying to get his loss off of his record. Totally deserved, Jon. I totally agree with you. Matt Hamill eventually had his last fight in the UFC on October 9th, 2013, where he lost to Thiago Silva by decision. He then bounced around several different MMA promotions, and he had his last official MMA fight on April 14th, 2018, where he beat Chris Birchler, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, by split decision. As for what he's doing now, Matt seems to be living life, as he seems to be traveling to various seminars spreading his knowledge. Matt defied the odds in the best way possible. I mean, he was born deaf, but never let that stop him. He kind of reminds me of Shaquem Griffin, an NFL player with only one hand. Both of those men never let their disabilities stop them. There was a movie made about Matt's life in 2010 called The Hammer, named after his nickname, Matt the Hammer Hamill. Matt, if you're watching this video, shout out to you. You are an inspiration. Thank you guys for watching this video. Be sure to like and subscribe, and have a great day.